Greetings, colonist. Due to a catastrophic failure, your consciousness has been uploaded to the ship's neural network, and your former body has been discarded. Sorry for the inconvenience. All drones are at your disposal. Good luck. The future of the ship is in your hands.
Well, with an introduction like that, what could possibly go wrong? G'day, mate. Welcome to StarDeus with me, Jitty. Today we're trying our brand new game. It's been a game that I've been following for well over a year now, actually. I had a chance to play it in like the alpha stage, and then the beta stage, and then it came out early access just last week, I think it was, and I've already had a chance to stream it a little bit on Twitch, and what can I say? I'm enjoying it. It's got a little bit of Rimworld, a little bit of Factorio, a little bit of Oxygen not included, a touch of Dwarf Fortress, and a couple of other games included, but it's very, very interesting. But before I click the OK button to become one with the AI, can I ask a favor? Being a brand new series and all that sort of stuff, can I borrow a like? If you're not happy with the video later on, by all means, have your like back. But in the meantime, just borrow it for a little bit, because I'm in charge of, can I borrow a like, the spaceship that had nothing go wrong. Greetings, colonists. I am Ship OS, an artificial intelligence that controls the ship. There was a catastrophic failure that triggered the upload of the human consciousness. You were selected as the most compatible surviving subject. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I'm also super sorry about it. I was a survivor. This is the ship computer. It hosts our neural network. Try to preserve this device at all costs, unless it violates Asimov's first law. A robot may not injure a human being or through interaction allow a human being to come to harm. It looks like somebody managed to survive. We should keep an eye on these colonists. Fixing and relocating some facilities over to this area could help them alive longer. Help them stay alive longer. I'll keep them alive longer. I've missed words. There you go. There are 809 more survivors hibernating in the Stasis array, but life support systems will become unstable unless we re-establish the power. Malfunctioning pods will trigger premature wake-up events, and nobody likes things that are premature. To minimize casualties, we must rebuild the ecosystem in that area. If we build bridge controls and thrusters, we can travel to nearby planets and use the shuttle for mining expeditions. There's your Factorio content right there. It would allow us to establish resource processing pipeline and produce essential materials for rebuilding our ship. Would you like to take the crash course? If you haven't been uploaded before, I highly recommend it. Good news, I've been uploaded already. Okay, so that throws us into the game with some simple quests to start us off. Let's show quests. Great, okay, yep, all right. We need to talk about exactly what chaos we've walked into. So, first off, that's the ship. As you can see, it has a few flaws, just a few tiny flaws. If we look at the ship sections, we can see that, well, there's 9 sections total. The big one, the next big one, the next big one. That's the 3 biggest pieces. The fourth, the fifth. We're on the 5th one. Well, to be more exact, the ship AI is on the 5th one. We were, and I guess, well, were is probably correct, one of these people, probably human. I was probably human, and now I'm not human. I'm now ship AI. Yeah, we've become one with the ship AI. On top of that, if we look at our known beings, we have a couple of robots here. That, well, first off, I need to just take care of their names. And with that done, we've at least renamed the robots. So we have a couple of robot companions that we can control. Well, we can at least dictate orders to, because we can't control the humans. We can't dictate orders to humans. We just hope that the meat bags do something productive, and that's all we can do about it. We can really just hope. We do have some wonderful YouTube members. One of the things I tried to do in this year, 2022, was I tried to take the channel ad-free. To do so, I asked that people consider supporting the channel, become a YouTube member. Starts off at just $1 a month, or go across and head over to Patreon. As always, links are down in the description to, help me out there. And I have had a number of members come and join the channel, become a YouTube member, and support the channel for as little as $1 per month. And we are, well, one of the perks I do offer is I get to name and blame these sorts of people in the channel and give them some recognition. So we have Sergeant Vegeta. Sergeant Vegeta is a tracked bot. Now, tracked bots have the one advantage. The one thing that they're very, very good at is under skills, they can do science. Then we have the flying bots. The flying bots can't do science, but they can fly. That makes a massive difference. Then we have Nice, Case, Eliandra, David Weatherstone. Yes, by all means, go on to Google. Go Google what a Weatherstone is. Very, very handy. I've got one hanging outside the door. We also have Cakefish, and then we have the carrier drones. All these guys do is physically move around stuff. Skills-wise, managed worker. Yeah, actually, it's probably better. Managed worker. These can do all sorts of things, firefighting, all sorts of fun stuff. The haulers can haul crap. That's all they can do. They're literally pretty useless. So we have Travis James, Phil Nichols, and Happy Fox. They're all our robot friends. On top of that, well, there's some crap laying around the map. Just a little bit of crap, and there's certain crap I definitely want to move around. No, I want to click on that. I want to move that spacesuit and give it to the people. I also want to... No, wrong button again. I want to move that spacesuit and give it to the people as well, along with the space helmet. That would be very, very handy, and the people can use that as well. We also have a reactor efficiency upgrade, which I want to put over here, and I think that's all I need to move for right now. All right, so our mission is to somehow tie all this shit back together so it's one continuous ship. Step number one. Step number two is... Well, actually, step number one is get power to the stasis pod before anybody has a premature episode. And probably step 0.5 is double check on the people. The people have some heat. They have some oxygen. But as we can see, we're venting through the wall because the wall is damaged. So we're going to repair that wall. We're going to repair the next section of the ship as well, because we're going to want to get out here eventually, because I need to give this spot an atmosphere. And then the next thing we need to do is, well, I need to get, well, from here to there. Actually, no. The next thing I need to do is I need to build a floor. Because, as I said, Mr. Trackerbot, he is pretty useless at flying, but he exists in just this little section. So we're going to give him access to at least drive across, providing he can find the scrap parts laying within range, which he probably can. And actually, he has managed worker, skills needs... Yes, I'm going to give him 1 point to both of those, so at least he can do them. At point 0, he can't do hauling or maintenance. I'd like him to at least have the ability to try to do those things. Okay, so what we need to do is, to complete our very first quest, we need to build a power connector, being B, electricity, power connector, which I'm going to drop here. Yes, the next thing that we're going to need is a charging station, because it turns out robots like power. Next thing we're going to need after that is a matter reactor. Matter reactor lets us put, well, something in it to fuel it, and every tile seems to be broken. Yeah, we were through a tragic accident and many things died. All right, so that's going to be step number 1, 2, and 3, and we get some warnings about the 3 items I've already moved being an unsafe area. And we now get a reminder that we should go collect a spacesuit. Yes. We also have research. So the tech tree is fairly extensive, and the first thing that you normally recommended to research is computing. I don't know whether we get that as part of the first couple of techs, first couple of quests. So I'm actually going to go do biotech. Yeah, I'm going to do biotech as our first research, because I know I don't get access to this during the quests. Now, the quest, or the research. Research does require a couple of things. It's going to require the supercomputer to think about it. So it's going to require 15 kilowatts worth of power over 24 hours. Also, it requires 6 exabytes worth of available RAM. We're lucky we happen to have 8 exabytes exabytes happen to survive. Also, it requires 10 zettabytes, that's the right one, worth of permanent storage, because, well, parts of the ship blew up along with part of your hard drive banks. Because the hard drive banks blew up, we don't remember how to build things. So what we need to do is we need to use copious amounts of machine learning to hopefully remember how to do all these things. I need to also change the priority on that to max, and that to max, and that to max, because I sort of need those things done. And then you go build the one that was not set to max. Okay, we should order some repair and deconstruction things to, you know, go and fix parts of the ship that are broken. Okay, now, there are definitely more things hanging around the map. Like, there's a loom right here. I'm going to drag it to here, just so we know where it is. There's a disassembler, which I'm going to also drag to over here, so we know where it is. I need this built. The connector is the important thing, actually. Okay. Alright, let's start with the matter reactor. So the matter reactor needs to connect to the power pole. Never mind, I don't have the power pole. We have an oxygen pump. We're going to drag that all the way to here, actually. And, oh, what's that? That's a battery. We're going to drag that all the way back to here and put it beside our other battery. Okay, what we need to do is we need to hook the ship's computer up to things. B to build another one there and there. Okay. And the computer communicates through the power poles to, give orders to different things. So first thing we do is connect into the power pole. After connecting the power pole, we're going to connect to the two recharging stations so we can actually recharge things. Then I need to connect to the matter reactor. Once I've connected to the matter reactor, I can actually order it to, have some sort of fuel. So we need to burn some sort of matter to make power. And I need to pick something that we have laying around. And it could be a space suit, it could be a space helmet, it could be all sorts of things. Turns out I have a small amount of steel laying around. I think it has something to do with how we got into this instance. So we're going to burn steel, which is going to give us technology. It unlocked the technology research completely for free, which I like. Also, I found that matter reactor upgrade chip, reactor efficiency upgrade chip, which we're going to put in there. That should make the reactor more efficient and burn less steel. Okay, also means I want to go into here. Nope. This one. Production priority, I want to increase the priority. So if all my reactors turn on, this is going to be the reactor that turns on first because it's going to have the one with the efficiency in it. Okay, next a quest is to connect to the stasis array. Okay, I just told the things to do that. Okay, so we need to connect to the stasis array. Also, I need to connect to battery 1 and repair battery 2. Okay, so I need to get a power pole from here to here. Sounds simple. Except if we bring up the repair tool, everything's broken. Everything's broken between 1 and 2. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a power pole and we're going to put a spare power pole there and a spare power pole. Not there, not there, not there, and not there because they're broken as well. Okay, power poles. They have a limited number of connections, so I want to make sure that we build in a spare to start with. Okay, I want to put a power pole within range of the first power pole, which means this tile right here. Yep, that tile. And then I'm going to want a power pole in range. Yes, I'd love to build some storage. I'll get to it, okay? I'll get to building storage. At the moment, the bots have other things to do. We need to build a power pole here. And then I need to build a power pole within range of the power pole. Which tile did we decide? I didn't decide anything. I didn't tell them to repair. Oh, I told them to repair that one. Okay, so there to there to then leapfrog to here, here, here. Yep, that'd be in range. Yep. And then that would be in range. And then that gap's too wide. We're going to build a tile in the middle of space. Copy that to build there, to then build there, to then build here, to then build right outside the room, and then in this room. And how much range does that give me? Probably not enough. Let's put another one bonus one down there. Okay, all right. So actually, I just saw another battery, didn't I? Well, I saw a heater. We're going to put a heater in this room because I need to get an atmosphere in there, and it's probably need to be warmed up. We need to put a mini planter that I just found in there. Did I not see a battery? No. I'm going to steal that power pole. Okay, put that power pole there. All right, we have a few tasks going on. Okay, so the game would very much like me to build a storage unit, which I guess we can do. We also want a repair station. Repair station is going to be important too. It means the robots can repair themselves. And considering the trauma that they've also been through, probably a good idea. Let's put storage ideally here, but all the tiles are broken. All the tiles are definitely broken. Let's go repair all those and build in a bit more flooring. Okay, yes. Okay, great. Hints. I don't need the hints. I am going to tell you how the game works. Okay, we're going to press the V button to copy the reactor settings from there to there, so I get that duplicated to the next reactor. I also want to go hunting around for odds and sods. Important items that we can salvage, like another planter, which we're going to shove over here. What else do we have laying around the map? Because I guarantee you there's goodies everywhere. Dead robot, not really a goodie. There's a battery. You I saw a battery. Okay, I'm going to put the other battery there. Probably helps if I repair all that and also give myself some tiles on that side. We also saw a particle collector, which I'm also going to move. Thank you. Move over. Went past the ship computer. Here, so I know where it is. We're going to plug that power pole into that power pole, that power pole into that power pole. We're going to copy from that reactor settings into that one. And can I build a storage unit yet? I can. Let's put storage down there. Actually, let's not put storage down there. So, very, very important thing that you're going to need to find out very quickly is you want to make sure the bots always have access to all tiles. We're going to have fires. Eventually, I guarantee you, we're going to have fires in space. And fires in space are not good. Very, very much not good. So you're going to want to make sure that you have access to, well, fix things after fires happen. Okay, what other items? That's a very broken table, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure the people would like a table. We'll shove a table in there on top of Fred. In here, they repaired everything. They still don't have power, but they do have power. They have their own little internal network that we can't access, which features a sleeping pod, a mini planner, a matter reactor that's burning steel plate, has 23 out of 10 in there, so it means it's going to run out eventually, has an oxygen pump, a heater, and that's about it. This is the only reason they're still alive. They have just a few basics in here. Oh, there's a bed. Cool. You guys can now have 2 beds. Alright, that way you don't have to share a bed anymore. Or probably one of you sleeping on the floor. Any other... Oh, that's a disk module. We're definitely going to steal that and put that near the supercomputer so we can access the hard... Well, we can access the hard drives. We can put data on the hard drives. Okay, we now have the repair station up and done. And what other goodies do we have around the map? A CPU module. We'll take that as well. And shove that over here. And I also saw a mini planter, another mini planter. We're going to put that in this room as well. All right, where are we up to with our power poles? It's still not built. The tile in the middle of space did get built. Okay, we'll build that one then. And I just need them to move stuff around faster. That is a giant pile of copper. What else do we have? It pays good attention to go around and explore and see exactly what goodies you have post-crash, because there's going to be some goodies out there on the map. A new crafting station. Ooh, we'll have a crafting station as well. That can go into that room. Okay, so research biotech. So now I know how to make, well, a survivor meal, a cooking station, and a mini planner. So I can actually make these items now. Also means that we probably need to pick a new tech. I'm trying to pick construction speed ×2. That sounds very important. Okay, so we'll start on that technology as well whilst we wait for them to get stuff built and moved and replaced. Ooh, table and chairs. It's like Christmas. Okay, and we'll move all of that into the room for the meat bags. And, oh, we're building this power pole finally. Okay, so power pole to power pole to power pole to not built power pole. Guys. Construction 2. Hang on. Cakefish. Skills. Construction 1. Construction 1. You have construction 2. Okay, so we do have somebody who has construction 2. And you're coming to do it right now. Perfect. Okay, can I get that built, please? Because this needs to... We need to continue our chain along. We need to get power from A to B. What's the object? Oh, the loom. Yeah, I don't care about the loom. Sheesh. Okay, power from there to there to... That one's not built. Priorities. Can I crank that, please? Also, there's a solar panel. We'll pick that up and put that where we can access it, over here. There's also... I know I've seen one already. There's another solar panel. We'll grab that solar panel and we'll shove that over here as well. And there's another solar panel. We'll shove that over here as well. At least then we can hook them into the grid and they can actually do something. There's another hard drive module, which we will put into our stack. And we'll repair that battery. Can I just get just a tiny repair, guys? Not a big repair. A dust storm. Excellent. That'll make our solar panels less effective. Just what I wanted to hear. Okay, we were going to go from there to there to... Come on, I need that one built. That might be... No, it's not the last one. I need that built. I need that built. I need... If that one's been built... Okay, power from there to there. From there to there. From there to at least to there. Okay, now I can at least interact and connect to these people, and I can control whatever's plugged into this power node, which is honestly not a lot, but it's a start. Also need to repair that stuff. Okay, from here, I want to connect into, well, I guess from that node to that node. Can you reach, you can reach into that node. I want to reach that door so we can shut it. I want to reach that vent, which is in the open position. I'm going to set it to the closed position. We're going to also connect into that power connector and into that power connector where I can turn on the heater and turn on the, can't turn on the oxygen pump. I'm going to plug into that vent and that door. Vent is now closed, and okay, we have no oxygen in the room. That's sort of expected. The heater is sort of running with, well, actually, no, that's temperature. Technically, it's like 0% oxygen. Okay, and I'm looking for air tightness. That room looks... airtight! Okay. Don't show again. Alright, Arebel Brandy just joined the colony, who has a small problem. Just a tiny problem. That is the 0% oxygen and the fact that it's a minus 182 degrees. They only need to walk 10 tiles to make it through this door, which we are going to even go as far as open for them and welcome them into the light and complete a whole bunch of quests all at the same time because I plugged that in. Come on. No, don't walk the other way. No! Okay, all right. Which gave us the computing research. Okay. Also gave us the research for furniture. Also gave us the research for science. Okay. We now have a brand new request, which is connect to the survivor area. We've merged our electricity grid with the survivor area. Allow us to take control of their devices. Okay, so you're meant to connect to this one first, and then this one. I did the other way around. Okay. And pressurize the stasis array. Okay. And completed connect to the survivor area. We've done that. And pressurize the stasis array. 0% pressure is technically pressure. Yeah. There's 1% oxygen over there and you're still running the wrong way. Everything's fine. Now we need to establish food production. Okay. Whew, that took a lot at once. Okay. We know about that. We know about that. We know about that. Okay. Let's go into... Oh, our hard drive's magically filled up because we got given research. Okay. The hard drives that I've moved over here, have they made it? No. The battery that made it here at least made it here, so we'll plug in a battery at least. Can I up the priority on that, plus those, please, really quickly? Yeah, they're all easy for you guys to do. You should get it done without a problem. And also, we'll throw a little repair task in here. I'm worried the repair tasks are taking away from the move tasks. Okay. Can I try and plug in that now it's partially repaired? I already did that. Okay. Nope. Now I did that. Okay. Alright. So, let's give it a sec. Do you decide to walk towards the oxygen or not? Low oxygen. You should definitely hang around in the... Walk towards the 0% oxygen. Definitely helps. Okay, can I... Unmanaged worker. No. Can I right click? You. Can I... I can't even send a rescue bot in to pick you up? No. You're walking the wrong way. Yep. Okay. All right. Arabella died. Cool. That solved that problem. Okay. So we have some heat and some oxygen in this area, just a little bit, and progress is going great. Okay. We are going to plug in that planter plus that planter plus that planter, and we can plug in that air vent. We're going to set the doors to auto close, and the vent we will open. Yay! All right, planters. Let's start planting some crops. At least we're going to plant in wheat in there. Here we're going to plant a marvelous, majestic oak tree, and then finally some more. Well, whatever we choose. Wheat, it turns out. Okay. Back to this. All right, so we need bots to move things. It's definitely the repair tasks. Okay, cancel the repair tasks. Please do the moving stuff. In this case, repair is already up to level 2, and somebody else as well. Okay. I need you guys to... Actually, we can build things now. Can I get some hard drive modules? Just a few of them. That's what it needs for research. Hey, that's what I wanted. It needs to be repaired. Of course it does. Okay, that adds more hard drive space. So if we go look at the research queue, I now have 56 zettabytes worth of total storage, being 22 free, which means we can go back on with that research. We also need that research. We're also getting a warning about electricity, how we're using lots of it. I know. Okay, we're going to repair in those so I can get in more matter reactors, and we built a stack of hard drives. So can I plug in that one, and then we want another power pole, it turns out, so we can get more things hooked in the network. Ooh, okay. Repair upgrade to level 2. Okay, so that power pole plugs into that one, and I'm just going to go auto connect. Okay, I'm going to un-auto connect things. I don't need the disassembler connected yet, and I definitely don't need a light connected. We do need the solar panels repaired. And I'm sure there's more solar panels laying around. There is. Can I pick up that solar panel, please? And put that solar panel there. And I don't see any more. Maybe that's all of them. Table and chairs haven't been moved yet. Alright, let's do a quick check. Okay, we're going to go around the power network. We're going to go for disconnected devices. We're going to look through the disconnected devices. Being a solar panel we know about. A solar panel we know about. Another solar panel we know about. Vents, glass floors. A loom, which we know about. A solar panel that I've already told to move. A mini planter that I missed. No, I didn't miss it. Never mind. Okay, back to whatever page we're up to. CPU module. It's here, yep. Can I just tell that to repair and that to repair? The crafting station we know about. Article collector we've already told to move. A battery. Okay, I definitely missed a battery. Can I move the battery? That failed. Can I move the battery, please, to here with our other batteries? Jump, 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 jump. Battery. That's the battery. And that's everything. Okay, so we've gone looking through the power grid. We've found all sorts of things. We now have construction speed 2, which will probably help out, I imagine. Plug in solar panel, plug in solar panel. Plug in you. Okay, also going to need yet another power pole. We're going to go through a lot of power poles. A lot of power poles. All right. What else do we need to do? We need to... Requires ability to fly and a construction skill 2. Okay, somebody needs to get onto that. Alright, we're going to plug that power pole into there, that into there, that into there. Oh, hang on. We already plugged in. Okay. That's been cleaned. Excellent. I'm going to plug that power pole onto there. Alright, so we have a little stable-ish little thingamajiggy bob. Alright. I want to start filling in some of these holes in the ground with some actual tiles. That's going to be probably important. And we want to set up... what do we want to set up for? Well, we want to set up for probably repairs. A lot of repairs. We'll just accept the other stuff will get moved when it gets moved. Oh, there's the particle collector. And let's plug in the CPU. Okay, so let's explain some basics. We have supercomputer. Supercomputer, great. It has a couple of things we should talk about very, very quickly. One, as I said before, we access everything through the power network. There are several different types of nodes. This is a 16 by 12. That is, it makes... We click on this one. This is an 8 by 20, which means it connects update devices up to 20 tiles away. This does 16 items only up to 12 tiles away. Okay, supercomputer needs the hard drives, which we've spoken about, plus the RAM modules, which we haven't spoken about, and we probably need to build some memory modules. So let's have a few of those. It turns out those tiles are still broken. Okay, we also have we also have CPUs. So we come with 6-core. It's a 6-core processor. We've picked up an extra CPU module, which is... No, it's an 8-core processor. I've picked up an extra CPU module, which now means it's 9. I can control up to 9 robots from the AI, because that's how many available CPUs I have. Each computer robot needs its own processor. Okay. Also, we picked up a particle collector. Particle collectors gather particles out of the universe and will let us, well, collect random tiny bits of something and turn them into something. I would really like to start collecting copper as my choice. It is copper. Yes, okay. It is going to cost me 14.3 kilowatts, but then occasionally I'm going to have little bits of copper ore drop out of this machine. All right, we need to get the ship tied together. Now, we are researching the winch technology. Now, each research takes 24 hours, and it's going to be a little while before we get that done. So whilst we wait, obviously we're going to do some repairs. I'm also going to set up... So the storage unit's going to set up auto hauls, so that'll automatically bring crap into the colony. I'm also going to put down a storage unit. I'm going to move that wall, actually. Can I get a deconstruct? Oh, there's a door there. Never mind. We're going to build... Oh, actually, we're going to build a cooking station, because they're probably going to want one of those. We're also going to build a storage unit. And I guess I want it somewhere where the people can access it. Because I do want the meat bags to help out. Like, it's also their disaster that we're in. So, you know, if they helped out, that would be awesome. Okay, we're going to plant into our planter more wheat. We'll build in the cooking station. What other technology do we have access to? We have access to furniture. We can get a wardrobe. Wardrobe would be handy, so you guys put away your clothes rather than leaving them on the floor like grubs that you are. Decorations, beds, chairs. We'll worry about that stuff later. Oh, we did get access to teleporter, which I desperately want. Can I get a teleporter in here? And we're going to build the other teleporter over here. Okay, we also got access to the winch. That was the technology I wanted. And back into research, it means... we need to pick a research. And like I said, the tech tree is fairly big with lots of options. And I think the next option I want is... Good question. Like temperature control. So we could... Temperature control. It's going to be temperature control. That way we can build a mini heater. Mini heater to heat up around the people. Also, we want... I don't want vegetarian food just yet. No. I do want hygiene. Hygiene so they stop shitting on the floor. Literally. Okay, so we're going to plug in these memory modules. I need them in a set of 4. We're going to plug in the teleporter. Okay. Oh, I never did that. I repaired the tiles to do it, and then never put down more power stations. Okay, and we'll build out that as well. Okay, alright. Teleporter, please. Okay, so teleporter is a one-directional teleport. And I need the other one built. They sort of work better in pairs, so we can teleport from A to B. Yeah, but things are not connected. I know. Okay. Repair that and plug in you, plus plug in you, and plug in you, and you. Yeah, I'll configure them all at once. Just build them quickly and plug in you. All right, what I want to do is I want to copy from this one and paste it to all its friends. Okay, cool. All right, and plug in that module as well. All right, so we have some parts of the ship have been repaired. Let's repair that little section. And hopefully we have a teleport. We don't have a teleport. Oh, it's construction skill 3. I don't know if I have anybody who can do construction 3 yet. Repair level 3. Okay, that's helpful. All right, construction 3, you say. Okay, well, let's build some stuff. All right, we did get access to the winch. Okay, so next thing is going to be our winch, which comes in 2 halves: a winch hook and a winch hook and a winch anchor. I want to put my hook here, and then I want an anchor. And do I want to just slide the ship straight across, or I want to bring it down a couple of tiles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so let's try and go from... What's your range? Oh, you got some plenty of range. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab a hook, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully that works. All right, I'm going to plug you into the network, and we're also going to research temperature control. Excellent. What is the temperature like over here? Oh, and I should check. Oh, the next meat bag wakes up in 20 hours. Okay, temperature. It is livable. It's distinctly livable. Repair that, and plug that in the network. Would be nice if you built that as well. Okay, and definitely build that and that and that. Cool. You guys are doing a crap job. All right. So we've got oxygen, we've got heat, so don't need to worry about a heater just yet. But I did get access to that being repaired and plugged into the network. I did also get access to heat sinks, which we're going to put around the supercomputer. Funnily enough, the supercomputer gets hot. Okay, something else we're going to mention very, very quickly is the operational efficiency. Eventually the computer will accumulate enough heat. We're going to have to do a shutdown mode, which doesn't happen for at least a little while, but I want to get ahead of it because like I said, I've played the game a little bit before. What I want to do is I want to put in some heat sinks early in the game to make sure we can offset this amount. When this hits 100%, the computer has to shut down and you have no control, and the ship and what happens on the ship happens automatically, and we hope for the best. I'm not very good at hoping for the best. I'm really not hoping for the best. All I'm hoping... I built the wrong one. Oh, okay, move the hook over to here. Oh yeah, I built a hook. I want an anchor. Can I get an anchor there? Increase priority, please. Alright. Oh, the meat bag delivered. Did he build? Oh, the meat bag built something. Okay. Alright, what we want to do is I want to reel in that connection, and windshield attempt to bring 2 sections together. The operation is dangerous and irreversible. Please confirm that you're ready to proceed. We're as ready as we're going to get. Confirm. Okay, that's reasonably successful. All right, pick up my hook, and we're going to put my hook here. Pick up my... Oh my god, where's the winch? There, buried under stuff. Can I select the tile and grab the winch? And the winch... we're gonna put... here. Okay, at the same time, I built a winch here, which means I also want an anchor point. We want to drag it straight? Yeah, we want to drag it pretty much straight. Let's go straight and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go with 5 tiles. Let's go with there. Okay. All right. I want to get the ship at least dragged together. I think that'd be a great end of the video if we can get the ship at least dragged together. Also, we're going to build structures, no, not doors, floors, regular floors, from here to here. That way the guy on tracks can at least drive his way across, at the very least. Oh. No, nobody's bothering building. Okay, what? What's an answer? Yeah, we know about that. Fine, I'll move that in with the people, because only meat bags can operate that machine anyway, and nobody's bothered to build the cooking station and the crafting station. Sure, you guys could make copper wire. Great, you now have something to do. Good. Alright. Oh, there's an incoming storage capsule. It's like a distress beacon, except it might contain presents. The presents might want to eat your face. It's all debatable. Okay. You're done. You are done. And you are done. And you are also done. Alright, let's do this really quickly and hope for the best. So, we're going to fire our winch into that one. And we are going to confirm and drag those two past the ship together. And that almost looks like it'll fit. Almost. Okay. There was a few bits sticking out that I didn't really account for. We might... pause because we researched hygiene. I don't know how many tiles that is. It's a fair bit. Do I... let's not deconstruct them. Let's just grab this one. Winch in that piece. And we're hoping to pick up this piece at the same time. We did. I call that a win. I call that a win. It's like having a partial ship. Okay. And, oh my god. Okay, that's in with the people. It's in with the people. Can I plug you into the power? No, I can't. Why can't I? Make sure it's not on... What? Hang on. Can make sure it's not on Shipgrid's computer. I think it is. No, it is unreachable. There's only one electricity grid. You connects to the U, which 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 connects to the U, and U, and U, and U, which connects to the U, which connects to the U, which connects into U, which connects to the U. Can you do it instead? So you don't think you're reachable, but you're fine. Yep. Disk. That's not on the network. That one is on the network. Okay, so let's disconnect you, and then we'll reconnect you, and manage connection, manage connection. Great, okay, right, it's totally fixed. It's not totally fixed. Oh, because this was making a connection. Okay, so let's go from you to you, and let's disconnect that, and plug that there instead. Okay. Quick fix, all done. We're going to have you make carbon fiber. Turns out you can make carbon fiber. Okay. All right, the meat bags have something to do. We have a status pod landed. We have no research selected. And it's also where we're going to leave this video. Yep, I'm going to leave this video right here. It's been an interesting event so far. But we've had one meat bag be fallen out of stasis array. They immediately went and KO'd themselves. We also have another person popping out 2 days, 3 hours. We have a storage capsule right here that is going to... Well, we need to open it and find out what's in it. We also have... technically a whole ship. Where we might just build a bridge from there to there, so at least we can get from A to B. But technically, whether you like it or not, that's a whole ship. Also would probably help us if we had some more teleporters set up for the next episode. We'll put a teleporter in there, and I thought I saw a power pole. I did. Can we reach the power pole? No. Do I have anything Any spare connections? Not really. We need better power pole technology. We need a lot of technology. Okay, power pole there, power pole there, power pole there, more poles, and can I get a teleporter? Because the teleporter is going to make short work of everything, because it helps if you can teleport things around the map. All right, that's where we're going to leave it. That's where I'm going to leave it. I will remind you guys, come back for the next episode, where we not only find out what is in the storage capsule, but we find out if, with my aid, with my help, with my wonderful guidance, whether myself and the ship AI can put the ship back together and make sure nobody else dies. Anyway, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like on the video. Very, very much helps out with brand new series like this. And don't forget, click the subscribe button if you want to come back for more. All right, that's it. We're out.